Alright, what's up YouTubers? Bob from Bob's Barn Workshop here today. You know, we've been working on this Mustang a little bit this summer. Time for the oil change. It's fall oil change. She's going into storage on Saturday. This is Thursday. And of course we changed the gears in the rear end. And we set it up perfectly according to the instructions. Measured everything with a dial indicator. But at certain speeds the rear gear really sings loudly. So I'm going to arbitrarily, before I put it in storage, I'm going to change that pinion shim from 20 to 15 thousandths and see if it makes any difference. 5 thousandths isn't going to kill anything. And if it's still noisy, we're waiting until spring to fix it anyway. So when she comes back out of storage. So for now I'm going to back her out. We're going to change the oil and listen to that beautiful engine sing. She sounds a little cammy, doesn't she? Well, she should. She does have a pretty nice little street cam in her. It's a cold day today, that's why she has to go into storage. I'll get you out of the way here and we'll back her out so you can listen a little bit. New horns in it too. Alright, let's jack her up and get her ready to go. Oops. I know this is the usual typical simple stuff, but you got to put some good chocks under these tires, especially on a slanted driveway. My Halloween pumpkins are haunting us. She is in I do have the parking brake on too. Got a really great jack right here. You gotta get right here, I guess. It's really low to the ground. I gotta get her up high. We'll see if this doesn't, I don't want to dent anything. Oh yeah, that's a good spot. I got a good weight. These old cars were a unibody and they had a lot of flex to them. You can hear her creak. Of course I refuse to work under anything without jack stands. I got some nice 6-ton jack stands. He's all the way to the top. I need room under there because she's close fit. Alright, so it looks like it's easiest for me to reach right in from the front. position. there on the frame. I want to be able to reach in here, so. This guy right here. Somewhere. Where the heck? Oh, I got a big spider in my oil pan. That's good. Well, this one right under the frame right here. Right under the frame. Alright. And I think I'm going to put a little pressure on it. Alright, so you got a little pressure on those. Not sure what size wrench that is, but it's pretty large. So we'll just grab an assortment here, and hopefully we got the right one. Of course, these jack stands are in the way. Got my yoga mat. That's always helpful. That one's a little small. How about this guy? That's the right one. Alright, it's got a little bit of a lip on it though, so it's got like a rubber gasket that's bulgy. She popped. This is always a messy job. The gasket is like a hard plastic thing, and it's started to flare up on the edge. It's not too windy, so we shouldn't have anything blowing around here today. I'm using a magnetic there is not much on that magnetic thingy. We're gonna let that drain a while. This is still hanging on the hook in my garage. I just keep it around because it's a relic of simpler times, I think, when your oil cans were made out of cardboard and had a thin tin top. And you use this to poke down through the edge and then poured your oil. Quite an antique. I love it. I'm keeping it. It's not going anywhere. See if we can get this filter to budge. I just put it in the best spot. Yeah, here she comes. A little rag. I think the heat helps soften the gunk up too. And that looks like it's going to drip right into the oil pan that I got down there too. Try not to get it all over the ground. The wife loves it when I mess up the driveway. I'm using Mobile One in here. This uses a good old PF8 Purelator, I think it is. Or frame, I mean. PH8A. Good old Ford 302. Alright, that guy's coming out. The new guy's right here on the seat. I should have put rubber gloves on, but I didn't. They have this little rubber grippy thing on it, I think is just to help you, aid you. I put a little oil on here so she spins tight. Alright, now let's see if we can get this up under here. I got my fuel pump and my pressure sending units right here in the way. There she goes, right on. Now the trick is you don't need to over tighten these. Too many guys tighten them way too tight, which is unnecessary. We just turn them by hand. About half, 3/4 turn after you feel them start getting tight. Then you'll be able to get it off the next time. Alrighty. My oil filler here. Yeah, that oil was shot. She blows a little out of the breather. I don't know why. I've checked all the PCV valves and all that stuff. Can't seem to find any reason for that. Keeps it from rusting anyway, don't it? This has a Pertronix electronic igniter ignition system, which is an intelligent self-learning, self-timing system. You just pretty much got to get it close, and it reacts and attempts to completely set the timing. You got to get a little close, you know. Alright. I guess I'll let her drip a little longer, then we'll finish this up. Well, I already just screwed the plug back in there. That was, yeah, you need to watch me do that. Get my tools back here. This yoga mat, I'm telling you, buy a yoga mat. It's 5/8, 3/4 of an inch thick, dense, high density. It's awesome. Oh, good. Still got all my shims too. All right, I got sidetracked. Is that thing leaking? Anyway, it's almost like it's leaking somewhere. Alrighty. Time to get the Earl in there. She takes 5 quarts. I bought 5 quarts, so I'm putting 5 quarts in it. How's that sound? There's very few things in this world that I know exactly where they are all the time. These funnels are one of the few. I do keep them handy. Let's see. I'll put the old oil right back in this jug. Can't fill too fast even with this because it's got a baffle in there. So again, you're looking at my back. Common sight around here. Alright. I'm going to raise this up so there's more air under it. Maybe she'll go in faster. Oh, too much. Too crazy. Of course, this car sits for 6 months all winter. We're lucky we have a local county fairgrounds that rents out spots in their field houses, and the field house is wood with a poured concrete floor, so she stays pretty low moisture in there. Seems to have good ventilation. Rust has never seemed to be a problem over there, so we're very grateful. And I'm not sure, it costs like $150 a year to store it for the winter, so it's not here in the way where we're going to bang into it and bump into it and scratch it with who knows what snow blowers. So it's a convertible. We drive it as a convertible all the time. Hold that there a few seconds. Ain't a whole lot coming back out of this though. Alright. There's maybe a teaspoon left in there. I'm going to use this jug to put the dirty oil right back in. And there we go. We'll do a little start up here for you. Get her pumped up and then we'll check the oil. Neutral. Not too bad. I tore this engine completely down in 2004, right to the bare block, tanked it, and then we built it right back up, renewing everything that needed to be renewed, the rings, honed the cylinders, we reused the pistons and the crankshaft, had the crankshaft machined for larger bearings. Got a new double row timing chain, Cleveite cam, Cleveite chain, timing gears, long tube Flowtech headers, which improves a lot of engine flow. It's got a 400 CFM Edelbrock carburetor. It's got an original Edelbrock Performer 4-barrel cast iron manifold on it. What else do we do to her? She's got a high flow fuel pump down there. As I said, the electronic ignition, which is a module that fits right in the distributor. It's just a little bit bigger where the points would be, and a magnetic, it just runs so much better. Of course, I got the great ignition wires and so on and so forth. Did a power brake conversion. You can see the power brake booster back there. This did not have power brakes when we started. Used Granada, early 70s Granada spindles for the front, which were then disc brake. And all I had to change was one set of tie rod ends to match those spindles. So conversion was very easy. I just had to remember to buy 1973 Granada disc brake rotors and pads and such when I go to change the brake. I changed all the brake lines, of course, so it's got all new steel brake lines. I think I bought a new master cylinder just to make sure. Hey, I wanted it to be safe. It's got all new high performance suspension in it, gas shocks, large sway bars, extra rate springs, polyurethane bushings and everything. She's nice and tight on the road. So we're going to get to doing that spindle pinion gear flange here pretty soon, the shim change, so hang with me. So here's a familiar sight. I've got her jacked up nice and high. 6-ton jack stands. I can get in from the back here real easy to work on these. I got to take these bolts out. I've got to take the drive shaft apart again. I'm going to get you mounted up somehow here, and hey, well, I'll make you watch this again. Okay, we're going under again. Let's see if I can get you lined up here so you can see sort of what I'm doing. I guess that works. Alright, there might be some oil running out of there on me too. These are 9/16 bolts that I'm going to try to crack first. We put these things on with red Loctite. So I'm hoping we can actually crack them. Oh yeah, okay, that's no biggie. They're probably going to be tight all the way. I'm just loosening these up first before I even drop the yeah, this is going to ooze some oil too. I'm going to put it into a clean pan. Hopefully that's clean. That one. That's a tough one to get to. It looks like they're all going to come. And there's the last one up there. See, there's that, I got to have a short extension. The flanges for the oil slinger is in the way. And I have a short extension stashed over here somewhere. That'll do it. And then I have to get my half-inch on those. I have to get the half-inch on the universal. This is just a shot in the dark. I'm just going to arbitrarily try to change this shim to 15 thousandths. See if it makes any difference in the sound I'm getting. And otherwise we'll just have to wait and work on it in spring anyway. Yeah, like there's no place I can get on this frickin' thing. Alright, well I gotta get a longer extension, but I gotta get the drive shaft out of the way. So That's a 1/2 inch. I should put a 3/8 socket on that. Where's my ratchet shit? Move that shit. 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. Then I need a screwdriver to hold me so me don't rotate. Luckily I can get it out of here a lot quicker than I was this year. So I got my dial calipers right here too. There's no way I can get my Wango Tango gun up in there. Oh, that guy ain't gonna work either. Alright, well, that's swell. Guess we're stuck with the little guy. Shoot. I think I find something that'll help keep this from rotating. I was smart enough to leave it in neutral, so I didn't have to. Once you get one side loose, the other side is loose, you know. Takes the tension off. I don't feel so bad working under here. I got lots of jacks, and I got paranoid and piled up some wheels underneath the center of the car. I know she can't come on top of me. That's always good. Yeah, since we changed this rear end and the bearings, this has been running so sweet and smooth. Except for the whine. And I know it's kind of arbitrary just to change the shim, but I can check for my backlash just by wiggling the axle too. Okay, I'm going to lay these guys on something clean. Here, I got a piece of paper towel over here, because they're going to be going right back on pretty quick. Get those not in front of your lens here. My wife loves her Mustang. What can I say? She's my girl. I gotta do for her what she likes. I like the Mustang. It's alright. It's a nice looking car. They were cheaply built. It's just the way it is. Okay, I gotta pry this guy out of the way somehow without losing all my joints. Alrighty then. Let's get that top one out there. Come on, boys, you can do it. Maybe I can reach over in front of this now. I gotta bar this a little longer. I gotta go after an extension a little longer. That one's about 2-3 inches. This one's I got like a 3.5 and a or so. I'll try the next one. The shorter the extension, the less kind of weird torque you get on the nut, you know. All right. Yeah, she's loose. They're all gonna take time to come out. Hey, there's your favorite sound, clink clunk. I'm just gonna keep pressure on the head of the wrench so it stays on the socket. I don't have red Loctite, I'm using blue. It'll be fine. There's no twisting on these bolts or anything. They just sit back there happily in their little hole. on my back. Yeah, there we go. That way the pumpkin comes right down on my forehead. Oh man, there's no leaks in this. I did a really good job sealing this rear end too. So luckily this pinion gear is in there with an O-ring. Let me get this guy right there. I can do full strokes anyway. So as I said, this goes in with an O-ring, no gaskets to repair after I'm done. I know this is long and tedious. I'll turn you off for now. All right, and I don't know what you're going to see, how well you're going to see it. That looks like you're looking at me pretty good. I got to knock that pinion out of there. Oh, pinion. And I got a feeling it's going to take a little thump to pry that out of there, because it is an O-ring seal. I don't have my hammer, so, you know. Oh, she's moving. There's going to be probably some oil. I guess I won't try to save the oil, because who knows what junk is coming out of it. Not a whole lot. Oh, maple syrup. Let me get some rags out here. I'll leave this donut. Pull that pinion right out. I don't want to drizzle it over my arm, so I gotta get repositioned here a little bit. And out she comes. And off comes the shim. Now the shim goes right on the front of that, is all it does. And it does have a specific position. Now I got the shims over chair. If I remember right, the one that was in there was 20 thousandths, which I will measure. At 20 thousandths. All right. Go over to my box of goodies and find a 15. Right there it is. Now these bolt holes are slightly different, so I got to make sure I get this thing on there right. Stand the pinion up out here. That's not right. That's not right. That's right. Okay. Okay, now the time has come. The guy goes up. just like that. So. So that wasn't too bad, was it? We got a few ounces of oil we got to put back in there. I think I'm going to use fresh. No sense of contaminating. And get my little bottle of Love Potion here, number 9, thread locker. I'm using this on the mini bike too, so that I don't lose no bolts on that. I'm hoping this is already pierced. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, that baby right on there. Oh, come on. Gotta try to get the shim aligned. That's the trick. Once I get the shim going, there we go. We got her made in the shade now. I'm alive. I told the wife to come out and check on me every once in a while, see if I wasn't getting squished under here. Nice and tight. That's what we want. Man, that red thread locker crumbles up like garbage on there. Got all of them started. We just got to ease them in a little bit at a time. Where's the hole? She said. Oh. This is the one that concerns me. I don't like the way that feels. Oh. We'll massage it a little bit first. That might be just a little crud in there. Yeah. No issues. Oh, he's getting down close. If this cures it, I'll be happy boy. There's a little bit of play in there. That's what we want. A little bit of backlash. Okay, I'm going to have to put the extension on that one. So it only let the gear pinion go in another 5/1000ths of an inch. So in my mind, that just changes the contact area slightly, which is what we're aiming for. And it might make all the difference. And where's my extension? Why is the one I'm always using the one I can't find? Okay. Let's find this guy. Oh. All I gotta do is pull that 3/8 plug out and squirt some oil in there from my, I had an extra bottle here. They're nice fine thread bolts, that's why they seem to take so long to go in. Of course, I'm only turning them a 1/6 of a turn or so each ratchet, but until we make contact, there we go. Now, if I remember right, these weren't torqued to incredible specs either. So I'm just making them tight, nice and snug. They're tight. That's what counts. This is just an experiment, just for testing purposes only. All right, well, what's left? That little, you gotta put the U-joint back together. Is that a U-joint? No, that's not a my joint, a U-joint. I gotta remember I got those wheels stacked under here so I don't bash the hell out of my wheels when I put them back together. Now this thing, you gotta be careful to get it in there just the right way. There's a strong there's like a gasket at the other end that holds this pretty tight, and so you want to get that in between the little tits. So she rests. There we go. Guess I told you that last time. If they're up on those humps, your car will not ride right. She'll be vibrating like a paint shaker. So remember that when you go to put your own together, should the case ever occur. These got lock washers, but I think I'm going to ding a little blue on there too. The blue is pretty soft, but just stops vibration from loosening them up. A lot of Loctite products are permanent. You just don't get them off again. I know the green is what they call a permanent sealer or thread locker or bearing locker. You can actually put sink wheel bearings or bushing type bearings. So we're almost ready for a test drive here. I get these on, I can jack her, let her down. Try to make sure these are even. Okay, I'll go on to the other side now. I know I'm not torquing those down yet. I will. I will. Put my thread locker on. Basically, it's the super glue. I'm going to put it on all the nuts and bolts of my mini bike because those things vibrate, of course. My trail bike. I can't wait. It's coming along cool. I'm getting the paint job done now. If you follow my videos, you'll see that I've been working on this mini bike to restore. Did some welding, fixed up the foot pegs, fixed up the motor mount. Doing some cool painting. I guess it's cool. This is not a drag car or anything. This is Mama's fun car, so that's what we're doing here. This is only a 1/4 inch ratchet. Lock tighten. Lock nuts, so it'll serve the purpose. Okay, guys, we are ready to get out of here. My job is done as good as I can do it right now, so out we go. No, I bet you thought I forgot to put the oil back in the pumpkin, but after I shut you guys off, I remembered and I went back and topped off the gear case. So we got oil in her. We're getting ready to let her down off the stand now. That'll be fun, huh? Let's get you on the tripod over here. Your favorite spot, isn't it? Well, that actually went easier than I thought, but getting that vehicle high up in the air, that's key. Let's get you down here low. Oops. Boy, I'm good at bumping into that. So I just had this lifted under the axle, right under the axle itself to get as much height as I could. Of course, I let the jack all the way down. That was done. I need one of those quick jacks. Don't I? It's a little chilly out here today, but I'm just wearing my sweatshirt because that's what I got, and it was just too much with the coat on under there. So I'm pleased to see that my main gear case seal isn't leaking, where I put that all back in, if you remember, a couple weeks ago. Alright, I did jack the front up a little bit and put it on stands to give me all that much more room under here. Yeah, and even though I've seen videos on these jack stands, you cannot unlatch these when there's weight on there. So, you can't bump this with your elbow and drop the car on your head. There's a safety involved in that. Let's see, nothing under there to crush. Ooh, I see those headers hanging down though. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go let the front down. Then we'll be back. Okay, Bob's Barn Workshop fans, you're riding shotgun with me. Let's take this Mustang out for a ride. See how she sounds. See if we fixed anything. Hopefully we fixed something. I got genuine Ford Mustang floor mats that have been in here forever. This is convertible. I'm going to freeze my butt. It's about 40 degrees today. I'm biting my nails thinking about this gear. but it is what it is. Fourth gear, about 50 miles an hour, she was singing like a siren.
Got my new electronic turn signals on back there. They're sequential. We got a little sun out here today. We haven't got much of color change yet. Transmission related, it's definitely drive shaft speed related, just about 50, which will be the same pinion speed. Another Mustang, and had to disconnect all the electronics behind the dash because it was all wired together. So what we'll do is we'll go up the hill here and loop back around to my house, past the college. Yeah, my speedometer used to read about 20-25% below. And I had 279 gears, so now that I've got the 355s, that's about a 25% change in gear ratio, and so it was therefore corrected my speedometer. T5 transmission in this. I'm not sure, it's about 5 o'clock, so I guess that's why we're so wet in the traffic. I might just have to lift this. Maybe we should break in a little bit. Co-eds. Just that whine. I really needed those rear wheel bearings we did this summer too. If you guys followed me on that. Let's do a little. I can't rough on her. Alright, back home again. I don't know if that's successful or not, but it ain't any worse. I actually think it's a little better. So, I guess I'm leaving it that way for now. She goes into storage in 2 days anyway, so I can't do anymore. Alright guys, that's been it for this episode. Bob's Barn Workshop. Check out all my other videos. Like, share. I don't know if you can share. Become a subscriber. Follow what little antics I'm up to. I got lots more stuff to do this winter, this fall, this winter. Maybe we'll even butcher a deer or something. God bless. Take care. Stay safe.